Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our monthly series, I would say, Kangen Water Explained. Thanks for being here, whether you are in the audience or you're watching us on YouTube. Thank you. So let's get started straight away. So if you are new here, welcome. You are about to learn a lot about yourself, I would say, because we're going to talk about the water. And water, as we know, our body consists of mainly 70 to 60, 70% water. Some people say 75% water. It's Dr. Dovlet here. I'll be your host today. So get used to it. This race will be for the next 1.5 hours. All right. Little bit of introduction about me. I'm a university lecturer, at the same time entrepreneur, helping people to change their lives physically and financially with our technology, with our company, which I will dive into right now. Let's start with a little bit about the company. Company is based in Japan, privately held company since 1974. We are also OEM, which means original equipment manufacturer. Every single part of the technology that I'm going to introduce to you made in our own factory in Japan. We also we have also gold standard from Water Quality Association, 4 Gold Seal Awards. We are the only company that has been awarded 4 Gold Seal Awards for being the best in terms of quality. Offices located all over the world. Member of the DSA, Direct Selling Association. So our business model is in direct sales. Endorsed by Japanese Association of Preventative Medicine for Adult Diseases. Over 6,600 doctors, Japanese doctors, endorse this device as well as the company. That is why this is medically certified technology in Japan since 1987. You may know Japan is the most difficult country for the product to be approved as a medical device. And we have it from Japan. It also takes 7 to 12 years for the product to be approved as a medical device. That's why we got the certificate in 1987, but the company launched in 1974. So that gap between these two dates is because of all the testing system and everything that the company has to go through in order to be approved as a medical device. This is our gold standard certificate. As you can see, that sticker there, you will see in a Kangen machine here. You will find this sticker only in Kangen machine in the world among water ionizer brands. You won't find it in any other water ionizer. All other certificates, you can find it on Enagic.com. You can go to Enagic.com and then read all the certificates we have here, all the ISOs we have here. Now, Enagic Vision. This is our CEO. He is 84 years old. You wouldn't say he's 84 by his look, because he's been drinking Kangen water for the last 40 years, 45 years maybe. So he always talks about compassion, sharing with compassion, helping people. And it's all about health. And our health philosophy based on 3 health pillars. First one is the physical health. Second one is the financial health. Third one is it's a peace of mind, happiness. I believe once you have a physical and financial health, peace of mind comes as a byproduct of it. So first part, physical health. I am going to demonstrate to you what this device is, what this water is all about. How it all began. Before I move on to the background of how everything started, I want your attention to the screen and have a look at the percentage of the water in the human body. Human body is about 70% water. Like some people say 65, some say 60, some say 80. So let's stay on average 70%. Human body is 70% water. At cellular level, we are 90%, 99% water at cellular level. So every single organ in the human body is, as you can see here, above 80% water. If we take brain, for example, 80% water. Liver, 86%, blood is 90% water, kidney, 82%, lungs are 85%, muscles are 75% water. You won't find the fitness industry anywhere you go that talks about the water, even though 75% of the muscles consist of water. Skin 70%, eyes 95%. That's how much affect, influence the water does in the human body. So maybe you want to pay attention to the water first before you change anything in your health. All right, now, how it all began. In 1950s, scientific research was conducted in several unique locations around the world. For thousands of years, these places have maintained legendary status as a natural source for miracle water. It was discovered that miracle healing water at all of these locations had one thing in common, an abundance of active hydrogen, which today is known as alkaline water. So what happened is, in 1970s, Japanese scientists, they studied this water, and they came up with this technology that can mimic those natural occurring miracle healing waters in blue zones, which are located in Germany, Northern Ireland, Lakota, Mexico, Lourdes, France, Delhi, India. And what's so special about this water that they've been named as a miracle healing water? Because of their ability to help with restoring the human body, human health. This is a device. Produces 5 different types of water. We're going to focus today on the drinking pH water. The rest of it I'll explain in a bit. So, properties. What are those? There are main 3 properties that you want to pay attention to. First one is the antioxidation. Second one is the alkalinity. And third one is the microclustering. In other words, superior hydration as well as toxin elimination. First one, we start with the antioxidation. Before we jump into the antioxidation, let's talk about the oxidation. What is oxidation? Oxidation, a chemical reaction involving the loss of electrons or increase in oxidation state. Oxidation reduction can produce free radicals. In turn, these radicals can start a chain reaction. So when the atom in your body loses an electron, it turns into the free radical. We can take an example of the metal, rusting process. Apple, oxidation. You cut an apple into pieces, into half, leave it for a while, it turns brown. Or you can squeeze the orange juice. If you leave it for a while, it turns dark. That's oxidation process. In human body, we call it aging, sickness. Now, so when the atom loses electron, it becomes a free radical. So everything we consume either donates electrons to your body or steals electrons from your body, including your drinks. Now, oxidative stress-related diseases. Our body always fights 3 stresses. Oxidative stress, acidic stress, and also dehydration. Now, have a look. All the issues, health issues like cancer, diabetes, autism, all of it caused because of oxidative stress. Now, I have here ORP chart. ORP stands for oxidation reduction potential. Or in other words, potential to reduce the oxidation. On one side, you have a positive ORP. Positive ORP is bad for us. It's oxidizing our body. And these are our bottled water, purified water, reverse osmosis, distilled water, soft and sports drinks, as well as tap water. On the other side, you have negative ORP. Negative ORP is good for us. These are antioxidants, such as green tea, vitamin C, cod liver oil, and we also have Kangen water here. Antioxidants, when you consume them, they help to neutralize free radicals in your body because they have electrons. They donate electrons to your body. Now, what are we going to do is, you may be wondering by now, how do we measure antioxidation or oxidation in the human in our drinks? I have here a very clever device. We call it ORP meter. And this meter measures the voltage in the water. The water can be measured, the electricity in the water can be measured in millivolts. If it's positive like this, it's oxidizing our body. It's bad for us. It steals electrons from your body. That causes aging and illness. If it's negative here, if you see a negative sign in front of these numbers, that means the water is antioxidant. It's good for you. It donates electrons to your body, just like vitamin C. Now, before we do that, let's put drinks into the glasses. First glass represents all your soft drinks, all your energy drinks, concentrated juices. Okay, there we go. I used to drink all of these drinks 8 years ago, before I started my journey into the healthy drinking water. Second one represents all your sparkling water, any brand, regardless, glass bottle, plastic bottle, fancy name, doesn't matter. Second glass represents all your sparkling water brands. Third glass represents all your bottled water brands. Regardless of the brand name or the bottle, it's all the same. Third glass is your bottled water brands. Fourth glass is your tap water. This is our local tap water. And lastly, we have Kangen water. Scientific name for this water, electrolyzed reduced water. If you want to do research later on, just type in Google Scholar or PubMed, electrolyzed reduced water, and you will find tons of research articles that explains about this water scientifically. So this bottle is empty. We're going to fill it up and get fresh Kangen water from the device, because this water has to be consumed fresh from the device. Okay, perfect. Let's quickly fill it up. I mentioned about the active hydrogen, the molecular hydrogen, that has to be consumed straight away, because you can only store this water up to 48 hours if you really want to benefit from this water. Okay, that should be enough. Now let's fill the glass as well here. There we go. That should be enough. Thank you. All right, we start with, I have here tap water. I'm going to clean the probe before I move on to the next drink. We start with the soft drinks. Please pay attention to the screen, to the tiny reader here. As you can see, it shows positive 300. Positive, oxidizing our body, aging us, bad for us. 300, stealing electrons from your body. Next one is your sparkling water brands. Positive 260, let's say. Positive 200, oxidizing us, aging us, bad for us. Positive number. Next one is your bottled water brands. Any bottled water brand. Positive 240, oxidizing our body, aging us, bad for us. Next one is tap water. Positive, how much? 230, let's say, oxidizing our body. Yeah, 230. Lastly, we have Kangen water. Pay attention. Don't blink. Boom. As you can see, it goes to negative number, negative 380, negative. This is the only water that shows the negative number. That means this water is high in antioxidants. This is the only water that donates electrons to your body, that helps to neutralize free radicals, that in turn helps to reverse aging and also aids healing in the human body. That's what molecular hydrogen does in your body. Now, just so you understand, if we go back to the slides, the amount of antioxidants you get from a glass of Kangen water. Just have a look. Just a glass of Kangen water has equal amounts of antioxidants as the 30 glass of green tea, as the 64 apples, 16 tablets of vitamin C. Just one glass. Imagine drinking 8 to 9 glasses of it every single day for the rest of your life. Just think about it. Who would like to age young? Everybody. No one wants to age. That's why we buy so many creams, all of these supplements. No one wants to age. Can we stop aging? We cannot. But can we slow it down? Yes. So maybe you want to look into your water. You cannot consume 16 tablets of vitamin C every day. It's impossible. You're going to overdose yourself. 38 carrots, 1 kg of blueberry you need to eat every single day to get equal amounts of antioxidants that you get only from a glass of Kangen water. Just 1 glass. Imagine drinking 1.5 liters every day. You're literally injecting antioxidant into your cells because it penetrates through the cells of your body. It directly delivers to your cells. The water is the best carrier in your body. Okay, this was the first property. Now, the negative voltage serves a lot of purposes. In this book, Healing is Voltage, Dr. Jerry Tennant is that guy. He says we maintain our health and heal primarily by making new cells. In order to make a new cell, it requires voltage of negative 50 millivolts. In order for your body to repair itself, it needs a negative voltage environment. It needs a negative voltage environment. Positive voltage environment, it leads to sickness. So that's why a lot of people do grounding, so they can balance the electricity in their body, give out positive voltage from the body and take negative voltage from the earth. That's why grounding helps to calm down. And you get a lot of antioxidants from the earth. Same way Kangen water does because of this negative voltage. Hope it makes sense. Yeah? Let's continue. In Japan, they call the water up to here dead water. And Kangen water as a living water because it is alive. It's a living water. So your body is a living organism. Your body is electric. Don't you think it's worth drinking living organism, electric water? Of course, knowing the fact it's a 60-70% of your body. Second property is alkalinity, understanding the pH. pH stands for potential of hydrogen or per hydrogen, and it consists of acidity and alkalinity. It starts from 0 to up to 14. 7 is green, is neutral. Below 7 is acidic. Above 7 is alkaline. Your body, in order for your body to stay healthy, it needs to operate between 735 to 745 pH. That's alkaline state. But we use too much acidity on day-to-day basis. Our air is polluted, alcohol, stress, everything. All the food that you consume is all acidic. And over time, your body loses balance. Acidity takes over alkalinity. And then you start to have health issues. Now, what we can do is we can neutralize acidity. We can neutralize it and bring our body back to the alkaline state, because when your body in alkaline state, your body has an ability to heal itself. How we can do it? We can do it one way, through the water, right? Drinking good water. Now, what I'm going to do now, so the logarithmic measurement of the pH is not like normal measurement of the numbers. So let's say 4.0 pH will be 10 times more acidic than 5.0 pH. 100 times more acidic than 6 point pH. 1,000 times more acidic than 7 point pH. So between every number, there is a 10-time difference. So don't think it lightly. One water drink shows 4 point, another one shows 5 point. Just say, oh, it's only one number. It's not one number. It's 10 times more acidic than the other liquid. So what are we going to do? We're going to test the pH of these liquids and see if they are contributing to acidifying your body or alkalizing your body. Because why is it important? All disease, including cancer, thrives in acidic environment. So we want to bring our body into the healthy alkaline state, so your body stay healthy, also can heal itself. Few jobs. When you go to doctor, they ask for your urine or saliva to test whether you're sick or healthy using litmus culture. In the same way, we can test our water. So when I saw this first time, I said the host must be a magician because the colors are changing. So I'm not a magician, just to let you know, it's this thing. This shows the real face of these drinks. We have that conception of water is water, right? Because they look all same. 5 different drinks, but they all look the same color. Now I put few drops, don't blink. Few drops, few drops, few drops, few drops. Equal amount of drops, and now you have 5 different colors. Very, very funny. Have a look. Very, very interesting. These are the true faces of these drinks now. Now you can see what they stand for. So first one is your soft drinks. Energy drinks, as you can see, is very, very acidic. If you compare it, it comes maybe somewhere 4.5 pH. Very acidic. How can you give it to your children or to yourself after seeing this? I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back and keep drinking these drinks after I saw this like 8 years ago. Never, ever again. Next one, sparkling water. I know maybe you may love it, but however, health is health. Not everything tastes good is good for the body. 5.0 pH, very, very acidic. Next one is your bottled water brands. Slightly alkaline, I would say. 7 pH, little bit over 7 pH. Why they show alkaline color? Because there is an ingredient in the sticker here. And one of the ingredients, your question should be why my water has ingredients. Second question is why they add sodium bicarbonate in my water. There is a sodium bicarbonate, that is baking soda. So when you add the baking soda to the water, it chemically changes the pH of it. And it can stay alkaline for the next 2 to 3 years until you drink it, until you buy it and drink it. It stays alkaline. So in reality, they are acidic. This test, I don't even have to do it. The ORP test told me everything already. If the number is positive here, the liquid is going to be acidic. It's automatic. If it's negative here, the liquid is going to be alkaline. It's automatic, as you can see. I don't even need to do this pH test. I do it because it gives you extra information on how everything works. It's all connected. It's not separate from each other. Now, plastic, I can talk about plastic bottle all day. This one has BPA, bisphenol A, causes cancer in the human body. This is made from petrochemicals. When it's exposed to heat, and it is being exposed during the transportation, even when you buy, the shops leave it outside the shop all day long, sitting in the sun, and we just go and buy it. It leaches microplastics into the water, and we drink it. We're literally drinking microplastics with this. And it's expensive too. So, and also it takes 500 to 1,000 years for this to degrade. Only 10% is being recycled. The rest ends up in landfills, oceans, in third world country, as if they are not humans. So killing the marine life, humans, we're killing ourselves at the end of the day. Nature is going to heal at the end of the day, but we're not going to heal. So it's time to stop this. They say there is no solution to the plastic bottle pollution. Here you go, 50 years old product, medically certified from Japan. That's a solution. So now, next one is your tap water. Always, wherever I go, wherever I test it, it always shows alkaline pH because it is government regulated. It's mandatory to make it alkaline because acidity runs the pipes. So they care about their pipes, but we need to care about our own pipes. Adding fluoride and chlorine alone is enough to make this water acidic. We don't even have to talk about pH of it being alkaline. It's all chemically changed. It's dead water as well. This one, have a look. Beautiful 9.5. Look at the color of it. There is no chemical addition to this to make this water alkaline. It's all electrical charge, just like in nature. Lightning strikes. It's all alkaline, alkalized. So the difference between this alkaline and these two alkaline is electrical change, chemical change. This is alkalized living water. This is what the body needs. Now, Kangen is a Japanese word. It's just a brand name. Means return to origin, translated to English. So how does it work in practice is imagine every single glass represents the state of your body. If you have a chronic health issues, maybe your body is here. Maybe you're suffering. Maybe you know someone who suffers. So when you start drinking this water, by the way, doesn't cure anything. It doesn't heal anything. This water puts your body into the original state. which is alkaline state. Then your body will do what it's designed to do, heal itself. So how does it work? Don't blink here. Every single glass represents your body, alkalizes your body, alkalizes your body. Soft drinks, sparkling water. It tries, but it goes back to the acidic state. Soft drinks, energy drinks, concentrated juices, it cannot even try. That's how acidic soft drinks are. Now, just to prove a point, imagine now this is the state of your body. You feel good, you feel amazing, you start to have full of energy, jumping around and all this stuff. And then one day you decide to have a soft drink, just a sip. Or maybe your child says, can I have a sip? Nothing's gonna happen. My health is perfect now. Just a sip. Boom, boom. It draws your body back to the acidic state. Now, if you think it's because of the yellow color is happening, I'm just gonna pour just a drop of it. Pay attention. 3, 2, maybe here. 3, 2, 1. Boom. You don't need the whole bottle to understand that. Just a sip of it will acidify everything. It takes 32 glasses of Kangen water to neutralize the acidity of bottle of Sprite. 32 glasses. That's how acidic they are. Now, here, maybe I have it on the slide. Here, alkalize or die, Dr. Theodore Barudi mentioned that the root cause of all disease is too much acidity. Maybe we can have a slide back to the main screen so I can show you. So the root cause of all disease comes from the same root cause, too much acidity. Dr. Theodore Barudi, too much acidity. We need to neutralize our body and bring our body more to the alkaline state. Okay, so this is the second property, and there is one more last property that I would like to show you very quickly before we finish the first part of our presentation. So now we don't need this. We just need these two, maybe these 4 glasses. So third and last property is microclustering. Previous slide states, why water is so important? 1% water loss, dehydrated. 2% water loss, thirsty. 10% water loss, hallucination. 12% water loss leads to death. General recommendation is at least 8 cups of water daily. For proper hydration, your daily water intake should be half your body weight in ounces. That's how you calculate how much water your body needs on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to show you now, it's not about the quantity of the water your body needs. It's about the quality of the water that you drink. So third and last property is microclustering. What does that mean? Superior hydration and toxin elimination. I didn't know that water has a size. So water can be small, water can be big. Our tap and bottled water is too big to be absorbed by the body. It has 15 to 20 molecules per cluster. It limits the absorption by the body. That's why we go through the bloating process when we drink water, because it doesn't penetrate through the cells of the body due to big molecular structure. On the other side, we have a Kangen water. It has 5 to 6 molecules per cluster. It's tiny water after going through the electrolysis process in the device. So let me do the quick demonstration of it with the green tea. So you have an idea how does it work. So I have a green tea here, Yamamoto green tea. How do we normally make tea? We boil the water, right? We boil the water. We take out the tea bag. The reason we boil the water is because we want to drink hot tea. That's the first reason. Second reason is when you boil the water, you break down the molecules of the water. That's why it has an ability to make the tea out of tea bag. You can make the water so small, if you boil it too much, it can disappear by becoming steam. right? That's how small it can get. So tea bag, this is your tap of bottled water. You may not have green tea, right? Second glass, we're going to put Kangen water. You may have straight away signs of green tea. Why? Because it has tiny molecular structure. Now, you may say the tea bag was wet from first time. Understandable. I was also skeptical, just like you. That's why we're going to put tap water again to the third glass. You will not have still green tea, even though tea bag is wet, unless you dip it in a few times, and then you may have signs of it. We put to the fourth glass, Kangen water again. You will have instant green tea without even dipping it, because it has tiny molecular structure. I believe you can see the difference here. Yeah? Now, what does it tell us? Now, I can do very quick test again. So pay attention to these two glasses here. Okay, I have extra glass here. So pay attention to these two glasses. I'll give you another example. What does cellular hydration means? So imagine each drop represents your vitamins, proteins, supplements that you consume on a day-to-day basis. Imagine you consume them with the tap water. What happens? You dilute it. It dilutes. You just wasted your investment. But what if you consume it with the Kangen water? You will have received all the nutrients that your supplements, proteins, vitamins have to offer. Have a look at the difference. This is created from few drops only. That's why it's not about the quantity of the water, but it's about the quality of the water that you're consuming. Kangen water puts your body into optimal hydration. Optimal hydration. It hydrates your body at cellular level. Now, here, Dr. Victor Rios, PhD, biological chemistry, MIT, body absorption, filtered bottled water absorbed by the body, only 15 to 20%. Kangen water, 85 to 95%. Kangen water is 6 times more hydrating than tap and bottled water. 6 times more. Just think about it. How much of the cellular hydration you get. That's why when people start drinking this water, they go through the detox process. It hydrates your body at cell level. At the same time, it flushes out toxins from your body. Have you ever noticed cellular hydration or detoxification with tap or bottled water? Never. Doesn't matter how much you drink, you will never have a detox process because it doesn't go through your cells. That's why you will never have a detox process. That's also one way of telling Kangen water has an ability to hydrate the body at cellular level. Now, so far, I have demonstrated to you the drinking pH water. So far, I've demonstrated drinking pH water. Now, apart from drinking water, so I've explained to you now Kangen water, pH 8.5 to 9.5, drinking water. Apart from that, device produces 4 other different types of water. And one of them is the Kangen water, pH 11.5, strong alkaline Kangen water that has an ability to emulsify oil. It's also used to clean your fruits and vegetables. What are we going to do now is we're going to cook lunch. If your friend invited you for lunch, this is your lunch. Now, we've got 4 cups. This is where we store 11.5 pH water because it has to be sealed. It has to be in a dark container to keep the strength of it. Here I have cherry tomato that we bought today from Tesco. Okay? 13 July. Nice date. Tomorrow it expires. So let's consume it today. Now, How do you normally wash your fruits and vegetables? Under the tap, right? I believe. So, do you really wash them under the tap? We're going to find out. 3, 4, 6, 6. Okay, let's finish it. 8, 8, 10, 10. Okay, equal amount to make it fair. All right. Now, first one, as usual, this is our tap water. This is how we wash it. Second one is our 11.5 strong alkaline water that has an ability to emulsify oil and also used for washing fruits and vegetables. I'll explain to you why exactly 11.5 pH water. So let's flush it a bit. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we leave it here. And this is your tap water. Okay, perfect. Now, normally you soak them around 10-15 minutes. But I'll give it maybe just a couple of minutes while I explain to you other types of water that this device produces. So if we go back to slides, drinking water, I've explained already. We have 3 different pH water for drinking because you start with 8.5 first week. There you go. Then second week, 9.0. Third week onwards, 9.5. Why we do that? Because you want your body to detox slowly. You don't want to overwhelm your body straight away with 9.5. That's why you start with 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5 third week onwards. You can use it for drinking, food preparation, coffee, tea, cooking, as well as watering your plants. Next one is clean water. Clean water is the pH 7. That's why the color is green. It's exactly in the middle. It's a clean water. It's not ionized. It's a pure clean water you can use to make a baby food, and also you can drink the medication with. That's what you're using the clean water for. Next one is our beauty water. Ladies, if you're watching, this is for you. So we have here spray bottle. It's a pH here. Beauty water. It shows a yellow color because it's slightly acidic. So you can use it too for face wash, hair care. You can use it as a hair conditioner, polishing, cleaning, for pets as well as for frozen food. So what I do, I always carry with me and then spray it to my face. My face is always hydrated. That's why I always have this shining face. I even get compliments. As a man, to get a compliments about your skin, I think it's a great thing. So I didn't have that before, but I have it lately because your face is literally drinking it, like when you spray it. It hydrates your skin. Then we have what? Next one is strong acidic water, pH 2.7 and below. When you press this button, you get from bottom hose strong acidic water, which is 2.5, that you can store in these spray bottles, and you can use it for cleaning purposes, for countertops. You can use it as a hand sanitizer, eco-friendly. It doesn't do any harm even if you drink it by accident. If you have a little child, if they drink it by accident, nothing is going to happen to their health. You can use it for hygiene, for commercial, or for cleaning and reducing the germs. It kills germs and bacteria in 30 seconds, 99.9% of it. At the same time, from top hose, you get 11.5, which is strong alkaline water for cleaning purposes, as well as for food prep, cleaning purposes, stain removal, as well as for your dishes. So when we say Kangen water, we're not saying only for drinking water. We say it for eco-friendly living overall inside your life as well as your outside environment. Now, I believe we have enough time now. I think it's been only maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, but I still will show you the difference that this water makes within the cherry tomatoes. This is the one washed with the tap water. Maybe you won't see much. Yeah, maybe dust is removed. But this one is your 11.5 Kangen water. Hi. Have a look. How nasty is this? This is not green tea, by the way. This is not green tea. Don't try to drink it. So this is your pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, that all the chemicals they spray in your produce that causes cancer and all other health issues in the human body. This is what you want to remove from your produce before you consume it. You know what's the dangerous thing about it? You cannot taste it, you cannot see it, you cannot smell it, but you still consume it. Now, have a look at the screen. Look at this. Guys who spray pesticides to your produce, look at the uniform. There is no single spot in their skin that would expose them to the pesticides. So if it's not safe to breathe or be around them, how can it be safe to consume them? You tell me. And then you wonder why the society is sick. Have a look. Would you like to give it a try? You want to see the difference? Have a look. This is 11.5. Put everything to your mouth, otherwise you may damage your clothes. Yeah, and take the one from tap water. Finish your first cherry tomato, eat it well, and then let me know the difference between the two. Yes, I can see you nodding your head. Take your time. Don't worry. First one was sweeter? Yeah. Any other comments? Very good. Feels like organic too, no? Yeah. From the garden. And the second one? Right? Always, wherever we do live events, same comments. Fresher, tastier, feels organic. I want to have more. Can I have another one? So, in the second one, you can even see from their facial expression when they have from the one tap water, they're like, no, thank you. I just don't feel it. It's not real. Like, there is a bad texture on it when I bite it. Even my teeth go strange. So, always the same comments we get. That's why they play a crucial role. Even if your kids don't like eating fruits and vegetables, maybe they don't like this instead of the actual fruits and vegetables. Maybe they don't like what's on them. So this is our products that we offer to the world. We apart from Kangen devices, we also help people with shower units that removes the chlorine and chemicals from the shower. This one is like literally having a Japanese hot spring in your house because it has inside stones and minerals. You can read more if you go to ownwater.com or to enagic.com, to official website. You can read more about each device. We also have EMF radiation device that helps to, oh, it's underneath, it's on here. So this is the device that protects the environment from EMF radiation that comes out of your phones, laptops, Wi-Fi, smart TVs, microwaves, electric cars. So this device also protects from that. It suppresses the EMF radiation radiation from harming your body. And then we also have a Wukong turmeric supplements that are high in antioxidants, also anti-inflammatory. We also do easy financing. you can put down payment today, and then you can pay remaining within up to 6 months, 16 months, so everybody can afford it. You don't have to pay all at once, so you can be a distributor, not a contributor. So let's save the environment from all this plastic pollution. There is also way you can make extra income with it. So let's, in the first part of the presentation, if you like to make a purchase online, go to the link in the description, or just go to ownwater.com and make a purchase online globally. And then let's have a 10 minutes break, and then second half of the presentation, we're going to dive into the global partnership program, how you can work with us and make extra income globally by helping people to change their lives physically and financially. Thank you. let's remove this. You can type join global. Okay, welcome back to second half of the presentation, which is all about global partnership program and how we can work with us globally and build an empire and help people to change their health as well as financial health. So Enagic business, global offices, 27 countries, 42 locations. We keep expanding our business, and maybe you will be the reason that they open the office in your country. Explosive business with massive earning potential, solid foundation built in Japanese market, proven product, brand new market, now reaching business and sales professionals, major US and global expansion. Health and wellness is a massive industry, and I'm going to show you in a bit. True direct sales program, not traditional MLM. Now, top grossing industries. If you have a look at the screen, these are the top main industries that make big revenues on a yearly basis. The first one is the NFL, 23 billion revenue. Second one is global music industry, $29.6 billion. Next one is the global movie industry, Hollywood, 34 billion revenue. We have organic food industry, 318 in billions. I think it jumped after the, especially after COVID, it jumped so much because people start to be aware about their health. Video gaming industry, 236 billion. And we also have here direct sales industry at $260 billion revenue. And we are in a direct sales industry that is only giving way to the organic food industry. Think about it. They say NFL is big, Hollywood is big, but look at the direct sales industry. Now, Enagic business, no sign-up fee, no monthly qualification, no stocking or loading inventory, no annual renewal, accumulative sales. You get paid based on your accumulative sales. You invest in your device, and you are in this business for the rest of your life. Every single device that people purchase comes with the business ID, and then you are in this business for the rest of your life. International sponsoring. Enagic will take care of all the logistics on behalf of you. You just have to market it, share the water with people, make a sale. Submit the form online, and then Enagic will take care of all the logistics on behalf of you, delivery and everything. Many ways to earn income, pays daily. In America, it pays daily, but in Europe, it takes 2 weeks for you to get paid after you made the sale. What's a unique business model we have? Unique business model in direct sales, MLM versus direct sales, understanding the difference. Most people think direct sales is the MLM structure, MLM system. It's not an MLM or pyramid system. We have a direct sales. You get paid based on your direct sales and indirect sales. So your company grows sideways and down. And I'll explain to you in details on the next coming slides. Now, what is our patented distribution model? We have patented compensation plan that belongs to Enagic, to us only. Nobody can copy this. This business model is unlike anything else in direct sales industry. This is the only reason Enagic has been successful globally and have been opening offices almost every single year, I would say. Now, How 8-point system works. Let's take an example of the Enagic Kangen K8 model. Investment is 5,000 euros. When you make a sale of the K8 model, Enagic allocates 2,280 euro in commissions back to the distributors for us. And this total amount is divided into 8 points. Every single point is equal to 285 euro. You need to think of it as the pizza with 8 slices. Every single slice equal to 285 euro. How many slices you're going to receive? Based on the number of sales you make and based on your ranking. Now, we made it easier. We have ranking system from 1A to 6A. So your first 2 direct sales earns you 285 euro. You are under 1A rank. 1 stands for the number of commissions you get, commission points, and A stands for agent. From your 3rd direct sale, you rank up to 2A rank. Now you start to get 2 slices of pizza per sale, which is 570 euro onwards. Once you accumulate in total 10 group sales, your next direct sale, you rank up to 3A rank. You start to receive 3-point commission, which is 855 euro per sale onwards. Once you accumulate 20 group sales, your next direct sale, which is 21st sale, you rank up to 4A rank. You start to receive 4-point commission per sale onwards, which is 1,140 euro for every single sale you generate further. Once you accumulate in total 50 sales, your next direct sale, you rank up to 5A rank. You start to receive 5-point commission per sale onwards, which is 1,425 euro every single sale. Once you accumulate 100 group sales, your next direct sale, you rank up to 6A rank. You start to receive 1,710 euro onwards every single sale. Now, next slide will explain to you what do I mean by cumulative group sales. And also, I will show you the power of teamwork and why is it important to introduce this water as well as business. Because in Enagic, we have 2 products. First one is the device, healthy water. Second product is the business opportunity. So you don't want to miss introducing both of them to your future business partners. Now, let's say this is you. You got your device. You start working with us. First sale you made to Sarah. Let's say Sarah is your best friend because we want the best for our close people first. You made the sale to Sarah. Congratulations. You are 1A rank. Green denotes your payment. You receive 285 euro from that sale. Now Sarah goes to help to Peter get the Kangen machine. You receive 285 euro from that sale. Peter helps to Kent. You receive 285. Kent helps to Lucy. You receive 285 from that sale. Sarah is your direct sale. Peter, Kent, and Lucy is your indirect sale. Now, second sale you made to Jamie. You still 1A rank. You receive 285 euro. Now, third sale, you rank up to 2A rank. You want to think of this business structure as like a franchise-like business. Every single rank opens up your new franchise-like lane. Third sale to John, congratulations, you are 2A rank now. You start to receive 570 euro onwards for every single sale. Fourth sale you made to Kim. You still 2A rank, you receive 570 euro. Now, Jamie and John says we just want to drink water for our health. We don't want to do business yet. In this business, you don't have to start the business straight away when you receive your machine. You can do this business after 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years, after 5, 10 years. Because you never know, this is life, right? You may get redundant, inflation, you need a second source of income, you're always welcome. Always welcome. Even after 5 years, 10 years, you just have to reactivate your ID and that's it. You're always welcome. So you don't have the urge to start business right away after you get your device. You can start the business later on. Drink the water for your health. Change your health first. And then you can start sharing the water and health with other people. Now, so we leave Jamie and John. Enjoy the water. I'll speak to you soon. Now, Kim joins you. Kim says, this is a great business opportunity. Let's expand the market together. So Kim goes and helps 3 of her best friends to get the Kangen machine. You receive 570 euro from every single sale that Kim made. Now, Amy goes to sell to Bob. There is a question mark. Why question mark? Because if you calculate, you already have 10 sales. Bob is 11th sale. If you remember, after 10 sale, your next direct sale, you rank up to 3A rank, and you start to receive 3-point commission. However, this is not your direct sale. That's why you still receive here 570. However, when you make your next direct sale, you rank up to 3A rank. You made a sale to May. Congratulations. You opened up your 3A franchise lane. You start to receive 855 euro in commissions onwards. Now, Amy keeps selling to Bob, Ben, and Becky. You keep receiving 570 euro from every single sale that's happening under Kim. Kim came under your 2A lane here. That's why you receive 2-point commission from every single sale, because everything is happening under Kim, and Kim came under your 2A lane. Everything under Jamie will generate you 1-point commission because Jamie came under your 1A lane, just to make sure, right? Now, you keep receiving 570 from every single sale that's happening under Becky here. However, now, you may be asking by now, when it stops, doesn't it stop at all? Does it keep going like that? So how does it work? Now, to make you a point, to make you understand our 8-point patented system, how does it work? So everything distributed up to 8 points. Now, Celia made the first sale to Don. There is a question mark. How much you receive here? Let's calculate together. Celia will take 1-point commission. She just joined the business. In this business, whoever makes sale first, they get paid first. It's all effort-based business. If you join our business, we start to work together. If you put more effort than me, bless you, if you put more effort than me, you will be earning more than me, because it's effort-based business. Fair business, I would say. So Celia will take 1-point commission because it's her first sale. Becky takes 2 because Celia came under Becky's 2A lane. Same way, Amy and Kim, they will take 2-point commissions. So 2, 3, 5, 7 points are gone. You're left with 1 point only. So for this sale to Dawn, you receive 285 euro. That's how 8-point system gets distributed. Now, second sale to Dove, same way, you receive 1-point commission because Celia is still 1A rank. However, when Celia makes a third sale to Dan, she rank up to 2A rank now. How much you receive here now? Let's calculate together. Celia now is 2A rank. She will take 2-point commission out of 8. Same way, Becky, Amy, and Kim, they all take 2-point commission. 8 points are gone. You're left with 0 points. For this sale to Dan, you do not receive any commission. Is that a bad thing or good thing? It's okay, don't be greedy. You made a good money here. So now, you may say a bad thing, but I'll have a surprise for you. This sale to Dan, we don't count it as a group sale. This is non-A8 sale. It's outside of your 8-point system. So we don't count it. Non-A8 sale do not count as a group sale. However, you already have around 20 sales now. Your next direct sale, you made to Charlie, let's say. Your 21st sale. You start to earn 4-point commission. You rank up to 4A rank, 1,140 euro. Now, just to give you a point of power of teamwork, if Charlie goes and makes 10 single payment K8 sales, you will receive from those 10 sales 11,400 euro in your bank account. That's how teamwork, power of teamwork is. Next one. Once you have 50 group sale, your next direct sale, you rank up to 5A rank. You receive 1,125 euro onwards per sale. Once you have in total 100 sales, your next direct sale, you rank up to 6A rank. You start to receive 1,710 euro onwards for every single sale that happens after 6A, once you hit 6A. Every single sale will generate you 1,710 euro. On top of that, once you reach 6A, Enagic will reward you with $3,000 bonus to say thank you for helping 101 families to change their lives. On top of that, Enagic will start to pay you second source of income on top of those, called education allowance, 130 euro. What does it mean? If you remember, if we go back, if you remember this Dan sale, 0 commissions, which is outside of your 8-point system. When you hit 6A and further ranks, you will have a lot of sales that is outside of your 8-point system. So instead of 0 commissions, Enagic will reward you with 130 euro in commissions to say thank you for keep helping your team to grow. So for every single non-A8 sale, which you will have a lot because your organization will go down and sideways, Enagic will reward you with 130 euro instead of leaving you with 0. Enagic rewards you for your effort and help that you are doing for your team. All the way, 130 euro. Unless you are blocked by another 6A, then it will be cut to 28 euro instead of 130. Even if you block by 2 6A, you will still keep receiving 28 euro. It's a lot of 28s if you think about it. Enagic is very generous. Now, career path. 6A is just the beginning of the journey. After 6A, we have 6A2. After 6A is all about helping your team to grow. Because the more you help your team members, your downlines to grow, the more you grow. So if you have 2 other strong legs to make 101 sales each on a separate rank, you will rank up to 6A2. You will receive $6,000 bonus, and then you have dash 2, 6A2-2, $12,000 bonus. You need to help these 2 people rank up to 6A2. Now, the main rank you want to pay attention to is the one with the gold color here, 6A2-3. This is when you start to receive monthly residual income of $5,000 plus all other incentive calculations from your global teams. And then after dash 3, all the magic happens. But aim for 6A2-3. Aim high. Okay, these are the leaders. This is our CEO, Mr. Oshiro, and Mrs. Oshiro I met in Japan last year. This is our top earner in Enagic, Cindy Briganti. They're all based in US. This is our top mentors in Malaysia, Samsia and then Corlo. This is their check, so I don't want to disclose it too much. Just have a look at the Europe Water as a market forecast. Every single year, it tends to increase by 3,000 devices. And it's our duty to help people to find the best product, best water ionizer that they can use for their health and well-being. They will buy it from someone else anyway, so why not you? Why not you help them with the Kangen device, which is the best product in the world? Next one is global water ionizer sales and market share by manufacturer. Just want to show you how Enagic dominates the market. Because we are the best, we don't even need to compare ourselves. This is the Rolls-Royce of water ionizers, just so you know. Rolls-Royce for the cars, this is for the water ionizers. 19%, almost 20% at 2022. Now it's 2025. Must be now around maybe 23%. Enagic dominates it. Doesn't matter how many ads you see about live ionizers. It's just the marketing. You need to see the facts. This is the Maya research that has been done on a water ionizer market. So join us. There are a lot of ways how you can solve global problems, whether it's related to dehydration, plastic pollution, helping 9-to-5ers start their second source of income, because in this day and age, with this inflation, second source of income is a must. Every single day, your currency loses its value, purchasing power. So second source of income is a must. We can help the marine life. Look at this, whale washed off with the plastic because it cannot digest. Plastic destroys a lot of things, landfills, the coral life. Overall, life on Earth, plastic pollution is, I would say, devastating. Now, what other successful distributors are doing? 5 steps you want to follow. Share Kangen Water. We have unlimited Kangen Water from this tap. Share it. Share it for free with people. Let their body recognize what's best. Let their body experience this. Share it for 1 to 2 weeks and let their body speak. Share the information. It's all about education. Live demonstration. Invite people to live demonstrations. Let them see the live demo. And then follow up, duplicate. Make sure you have fun at the end of it. Guys, thank you so much. Join us. Contact us. Use the comments under the video, and one of our team members will reach out to you. Change your way to change your life. And I'll see you on the other side. Love you. Thanks a lot.